Rocket Raccoon is a fictional superhero who appears in comic books published by Marvel Comics. Created by writer Bill Mantlo and artist Keith Giffen, the character first appeared in Marvel Preview number 7. He is an intelligent, anthropomorphic raccoon, who is an expert marksman and master tactician. His name and aspects of his character are a nod to the Beatles' 1968 song Rocky Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon appeared as a prominent member in the 2008 relaunch of the superhero team Guardians of the Galaxy. The character has appeared in several media adaptations as a member of that team, including animated television series, toys, and video games. He appears in the 2014 live-action film Guardians of the Galaxy, with his voice provided by Bradley Cooper. Publication history: the character was created by Bill Mantlo and Keith Giffen and consciously inspired by the Beatles' song Rocky Raccoon. Other references to the song were featured in Rocket's appearance in The Incredible Hulk number 271, which was titled Now Somewhere in the Black Holes of Sirius Major there lived a young boy named Rocket Raccoon, and saw the Hulk help Rocket stop a villain trying to steal Gideon's Bible, which in the Marvel Universe was a book that contained the sum of all knowledge on the Loonies colony. Rocket Raccoon first appeared in Marvel Preview number 7, in the backup feature The Sword in the Star, under the name Rocky Raccoon. He would next appear in The Incredible Hulk number 271, where it is learned that Rocky is short for Rocket. In 1985, he received his own 4-issue limited series, penciled by Mike Mignola and inked by Al Gordon with Al Milgrom. Rocket appeared in Quasar number 15 in 1990 and later appeared in 3 issues of Sensational She-Hulk in 1992. Besides a brief appearance in a 2006 issue of Exiles, Rocket Raccoon was next seen in 2007's Annihilation, Conquest and Annihilation, Conquest, Star-Lord limited series, and their spin-off series, a new volume of Guardians of the Galaxy. He remained a regular member of the series cast until it was cancelled with issue 25 in 2010, also appearing in the follow-up limited series The Thanos Imperative. Along with fellow Guardian Groot, Rocket starred in backup features in Annihilators number 1-4 and Annihilators, Earthfall number 1-4. Rocket Raccoon, along with the other members of the Guardians, appeared in issues number 4-8 of Avengers Assemble, a series intended as a jumping-on point for fans of the film The Avengers. He appears prominently in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, a part of the Marvel Now! Relaunch. In February 2014, it was announced that Scotty Young will be the writer and artist for a Rocket Raccoon ongoing series. Fictional character biography. Rocket Raccoon acts as the guardian of the Keystone Quadrant, an area of outer space sealed off from the rest of the cosmos by the so-called Galatian Wall. Rocket is captain of the starship Raccoon, and he and his first mate Walrus come from the planet Half-World in the Keystone Quadrant, an abandoned colony for the mentally ill where the animal companions were genetically manipulated to grant them human-level intelligence and bipedal body construction for many to become caretakers of the inmates. Rocket was Half-World's chief law officer who protected the colony against various threats. At one point, Judson Jakes tried to steal the Half-World Bible, but was thwarted by Rocket and the Hulk. Later, Lord Divine abducted Rocket's friend Lila, and Jakes began the Toy War. As the Toy War continued, Black Jack O'Hare teamed up with Rocket, and Rocket was reunited with Lila. The Raccoon was soon destroyed, as Judson Jakes and Lord Divine teamed up to kill Rocket Raccoon. Rocket Raccoon and his friends cured the Loonies of their mental illnesses, as Judson Jakes and Lord Divine were apparently killed. Rocket and the animals as well as the robots left Half-World and took off into space for their own adventures. Sometime later, Rocket was revealed to have been a laboratory subject on the Stranger's planet, and escaped his captivity there. Rocket Raccoon resurfaced as a member of the team chosen to accompany Star-Lord on his mission to stop a phalanx infiltration of the Kree homeworld. Rocket is depicted as a gifted military tactician who is also fearless, loyal, and insightful. It is also heavily implied that he has a case of obsessive-compulsive disorder. Rocket's trademark rocket skates are absent. Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket joins the new Guardians of the Galaxy at the behest of his friend Star-Lord. It is he who suggests that the team adopt that moniker after hearing it mentioned by Major Victory. Later on, when the team almost disbands and Peter Quill disappears, Rocket keeps the team alive, and brings in Groot as member, as the two had become firm friends. Rocket takes over as leader until they rescue Peter, and save the Earth from an alien invasion. When the team tries to halt the growing War of Kings, Rocket decides to lead the portion of the team assigned to make contact with the Shad. However, they are unable to teleport into the Emperor Vulcan's flagship and have to be rescued by the Starjammers and Rocket's old friend Sherrod. They are able to bring back the rightful Queen of the Shad, but she is killed after Rocket departs, much to his horror. After the Guardians disband, Rocket Raccoon takes up a normal job with Timely Incorporated. He and Groot were reunited and tricked into returning to Half-World. Here, he found out his memories of the place were mostly half-truths and deliberately crafted fake memories. In reality, Jason Black Jack O'Hare had worked with Rocket in providing security at Half-World Asylum for the criminally insane. Dr. Divine had been head of psychology there. And both the anthropomorphic animals and the automaton clowns were deliberately created to work at the asylum, as their appearance would calm the inmates. The crises that Rocket half-remembered had been caused by the psychic supervillain the Star Thief, who had been admitted as an inmate and used his psychic powers to turn the inhabitants against each other. Rocket had turned the warders into a biological key to keep Star Thief locked up, and deliberately altered his mind and left Half-World so it could never be opened, but he was tricked into returning by the thief, whose mind had escaped into the asylum after his host body died. Rocket is a member of the revamped Guardians of the Galaxy in the first issue of the 2012 series. Powers and abilities: Rocket Raccoon possesses the normal attributes of an Earth raccoon, including speed and acute sense of smell, sight, hearing and touch. He is an accomplished starship pilot, an expert marksman with the 2 laser pistols he carries as well as having an affinity for heavy weapons. He is also a master military tactician and leader, attributes that help him take charge of the Guardians of the Galaxy when Star-Lord is unavailable. In other media, television, Rocket Raccoon appears in the Avengers, Earth's Mightiest Heroes episode Michael Kovac, voiced by Greg Ellis, reprising his role from Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Rocket Raccoon appears in the Ultimate Spider-Man episode Guardians of the Galaxy, voiced by Billy West. He is shown as a member of the Guardians of the Galaxy and Sam Alexander's trainer. Spider-Man and the Guardians save Earth from Kovac and his Chitauri army. In the episode The Return of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Rocket Raccoon was with the Guardians of the Galaxy when they land on Earth to repair their spaceship at the time when Titus leads the Chitauri into targeting Sam Alexander's Nova helmet. Rocket Raccoon appears in the Avengers Assemble episode Guardians and Space Knights, voiced by Seth Green. Rocket Raccoon appears in the Hulk and the Agents of SMASH episode It's a Wonderful Smash, with Seth Green reprising the role. Film. Rocket Raccoon appears in the live-action Marvel Studios film Guardians of the Galaxy, voiced by Bradley Cooper. He is only referred to as Rocket in the film, even asking, "What's a raccoon?" when told of his resemblance to the earthly animal. Video games. Rocket Raccoon is a playable character in the crossover fighting game Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. He is voiced by Greg Ellis in a Cockney accent. Rocket Raccoon is a playable character in the MMORPG Marvel Heroes, voiced by Stephen Bloom. Rocket Raccoon appears in LEGO Marvel Super Heroes, voiced by John DiMaggio. Rocket Raccoon is a playable character in the Facebook game Marvel Avengers Alliance. Rocket Raccoon will appear in Disney Infinity 2.0 Marvel Super Heroes, voiced by Nolan North. Toys. A Rocket Raccoon action figure was available as part of a Guardians of the Galaxy 3-pack in 2011 as part of the Marvel Universe toy line. Rocket Raccoon is a Build-A-Figure in the Marvel Legends toy line in 2013. Collected editions. Rocket Raccoon, Guardian of the Keystone Quadrant collects The Incredible Hulk number 271, Rocket Raccoon number 1 a €4, and the story from Marvel Preview number 7. Rocket Raccoon and Groot, the complete collection collects A Story from Tales to Astonish number 13, the story from Marvel Preview number 7, Incredible Hulk number 271, Rocket Raccoon number 1 Euro 4, Annihilators number 1 Euro 4, and Annihilators, Earthfall number 1 Euro 4. References. External links: Rocket Raccoon at the Marvel Universe Wiki, Rocket Raccoon at the Comic Book DB, Official Handbook of the Marvel Universe entry for Rocket Raccoon.